Hello everyone, Ashanti Titus here from Natural Heather Movie, and I wanted to make a quick video with you today, for you actually. I came across the video on social media. It was a clip from the Emmys for, was it Viola Davis, and she was talking about the difference between African American women and everyone else's opportunity. Well, I kind of wanted to expand upon that a little bit. I think that is an untrue statement in regards to where we are today. Yes, I know we've been through plenty and plenty of things that were just, terrible and horrendous. But today, the fact of the matter is that if you want to be, make a voice for yourself and you want to have things done the way you want them done, and if you're tired of us playing nannies and mammies and the like, then it's time for us to start taking responsibility and taking control of our own image. What does that mean? That means creating our own opportunities. That means producing our own films. That means building our communities of people who love our films, and they will help to fund them. And what do I mean by that? And there's plenty of examples of this already being done. I know that Will Packard and Rob Hardy, they actually have worked on a couple of films that became very successful. But they started out as broke college students with no money, no connections or anything like that. And they created, I don't know if you guys ever heard of the film Twa, but they created Twa, and it was our community supported that particular film. They took the proceeds from that movie and they just kept flipping it. Now, just according to Google, when I was just on there, I think I look at Will Packard, his net worth is over $20 million. Now, what I want to expand upon is the fact that it's up to you to create the opportunities for yourself. Yes, it's a grind. Yes, it's hard and the like. But the thing is, it can be done. There are people that are creating films on iPhones and are able to sell them in different areas. We have so many different platforms. You have Netflix. You can create a film, sell the rights to it to Netflix and different platforms as such. And I wanted to shout out not just in the film community, but even some of the artists. If you're already a celebrity, you have already more than likely have a following. And if you let them know what you're doing and what your project is and what you're trying to do, they're going to support you. For example, Tyrese, he just released Black Rose not too long ago. It probably was maybe, I don't know exactly the time, but I do know today that he came out and said that he sold 250,000 copies of his album, which is amazing for today because so many people are downloading music for free. So what I'm saying, you have crowdfunding. And if you're already a celebrity and you have a built-in fan base, people will support you. And it just bothered me because it was just like, to me, like, you can correct me if I'm wrong or if you know what she meant by that, but to me, it came off as if she was pleading for acceptance or happy she was finally acknowledged by them, the racist elite or whoever they are that is in charge of all this stuff. And the reason why, and the thing is, I feel like no one cared, or I wouldn't say no one, but there's the majority. And when I say the majority, older, Caucasian men that are over these particular things, the Emmys, the Oscars, and all of that. If you look at the faces when they did the crowd shots of when she was giving her speech, they were looking like, oh my gosh, let's just stop, whatever. It's not up to them to validate us. It's up to us to validate us. And in order to do that, we need to take responsibility and start creating our own media, our own music, our own channels. I know to rent a channel at the local, I know in Dallas, I know there's a couple of channels that are like blank, and Reginald and I called, and I know one of them is like $30,000 a month. And if you're a celebrity, if you're a regular person, okay, that might be out of your range. But if you're a celebrity, you can create your own thing. Robert Rodriguez, he has his own studio in Austin, so he built but he made his first film. I think it was with a couple of $1,000. So this can be done. And then if you're a celebrity as well, you'll have people to work for you for, I mean, at a really discounted rate, just because the fact of having the experience and having that on their on their resume, on their IMDb page, as far as working, I worked with this particular person. So I want to say, let's not take that into our subconscious mind, that the difference that separates us from everyone else's opportunity, because it's not. The difference is that we need to start creating our own opportunity and doing it. I mean, who else? Let's see. Chris Rock, he released a film. It was with Rosario Dawson. I don't remember the name of it. I saw the movie. And I think they grossed like 10 million or something on the movie. So the thing is, it can be done. We have wonderful actors and actresses. We have writers. We have people that have access to different expensive equipment, whether it's with their universities. You can get with university students. The fact of the matter is, it can be done. The thing is, you have to do it. And I don't want us to just accept and absorb the fact that what separates us between everyone else's opportunity. No, what separates us between everyone else is the fact that we need to start taking hold of our image. We need to redefine what's beautiful and not wait for us to that way for them to tell us what's acceptable and what's not. Okay? Because if anybody knows what Black folks like, it's us, right? So, and people complain about Tyler Perry. He's a brown noser for women. I've heard all types of things about Tyler Perry. Here's the fact of the matter is, if you want to be the voice for the heterosexual male or the woman in corporate or whatever, and you don't want to pander to whoever or whatever, then you create those projects, get them done and executed. And quit criticizing everybody else about what they're doing. They are living their own, they're putting their own experiences on display. A lot of people give Lee Daniels, they say different things about him. And I have my own opinions about Lee Daniel. But the fact of the matter is, he's creating TV shows and movies, and I am not, in regards to like how many he has. So the thing is, put yourself to work, create your own opportunities. And that's what I want people, like, I want our community to take away from that. I'm not at all like bashing her on what she said or anything like that, because that's what she believes. And that's fine. But what I want to just give a different perspective and say, we have to create our own opportunities. If you wait for someone to open the door for you or to tell you that you're beautiful or to give you a role, you may not like it. It may be degrading. That's like me, it's like going up to someone and waiting for them to give me something that I've always wanted. I may get crumbs instead. I hope that makes sense. I hope that I'm being clear. But the thing is, let's stop waiting for opportunities and make our own opportunities. We have plenty of examples of people. And I want to talk about some Black women. Ava DuVernay. She's a director and has worked on films. Also, I think her name is Darnell, the director for Cadillac Records. Oprah, I mean, come on. Like, she started out as someone, in a city that was a small town, with no money or what have you. The thing is, hard work and creating your own opportunities. So let's please not take that to our subconscious and think that what separates us from everyone else's opportunity. The thing is, we can create our own opportunity, and let's stop waiting on them to validate us. Validate yourself. You are beautiful. You are great. Own it, take it, and let's do something with it. The end. I hope y'all have a great day. I know I'm going to get some hate mail or whatever, but the thing is, what I'm saying is true. We have access to cameras. We have script writers. We have scripts. We have actors. And then another thing is the international community. There are different countries that may, like your film or what have you. We're not limited to the United States. And I'm trying to just break the narrow-mindedness of trying to get a deal done in Hollywood. Hollywood is not the end all be all. And the thing is, you know, I'm using Tyler Perry as an example, but he started off, you know, on a circuit with his plays, and that grew. He had to grind it out. It wasn't given to him. He had to show that his work was marketable, that his work brought in dollars. And at the end of the day, no matter what anyone tells you, that is what everything is about: money. If your work brings in money, if it brings butts and seats in the theater, you are going to get the deals. You're going to get a deal regardless, because at the end of the day, that's all I care about. How much money did the movie gross? Is it another flop? Yada, yada, yada. But the problem is they don't want to give you the money to get the production done. But if you do your own thing and you get the production done and it's successful, then that's when they want to talk about deals. But anyways, that's it. I just want you guys to take away, the difference between us and everyone else is not opportunity. The difference between us and everyone else is our mind and what we think is an opportunity. Change your mind about what's an opportunity. I hope y'all have a wonderful and amazing week. Stay beautiful and stay great.